Now, let us see sickle cell anemia. Sickle cell anemia. नाम से क्या लगता है आपको, क्या है ये डिजीज? The red blood cells, the shape of red blood cells in human beings is biconcave. But in this disease, it becomes sickle shaped. It becomes sickle shaped, and then it is not able to carry the oxygen, sufficient amount of oxygen, and oxygen is needed for everything. So this is the sickle cell anemia. Sickle cell anemia, it is, ये तो याद रखना है, ऑटो डोमिनेंट है कि रेसेसिव, ऑटोसोमल और सेक्स लिंक्ड. इट इज ऑटोसोमल रेसेसिव. It is autosomal recessive disease. An offspring can be affected only when both parents are carrying the recessive allele. This much you have already understood. When both parents carry one allele, then the offspring chances are that offspring becomes sickle cell, that is diseased. This gene, it has two allele. It is HA and HS. This HA is normal one. We all are having HA. What are the three different possibilities from these two? One is that it is homozygous for A. This is the normal one. This is the normal one. Or it can be homozygous for S. This is the affected one. Or it is AHS. These are the carriers. They carry the allele but they do not show the symptoms. Fine. Now, the cause of sickle cell anemia, how it is called? This is due to mutation at a single point, only at a single point, causing such a dreaded disease. We have already seen in the previous video, that is mutation. So, this will be a revision for you. And if you have not seen that, then this is the first time you are seeing. Let us see the sequence in normal DNA. This is G, A, G, and this is C, T, C. This one is the template strand which is going to form mRNA. You are yet to study the next chapter, that is molecular basis of inheritance. So let me tell you here that this strand which is going to form the mRNA, it is called template strand. So this is the template strand, and this strand which is not coding for mRNA, it is called coding strand. Why it is so? That is another interesting fact which we will see in the next chapter. Here, the mRNA which is formed, it has, this is G, A and G. This one codes for the amino acid glutamic acid. Glutamic acid at 6th position. This is all important. 6th position of beta chain. You remember hemoglobin has 4 chains, 2 beta and 2 alpha. So the beta chain, 6th position. 6th position of beta chain of hemoglobin. Hemoglobin. Fine. So this is the normal condition. So the RBC is well and good. It is concave shaped, etc. Now there is a mutation. Due to this point mutation, एक point पे होने वाला है. This mutation will be only at this point. So what happens? Now this GAG, it becomes GTG. So this is CAC. Fine. Rather than CTC, it has become CAC. These two have changed. So the mRNA which is formed by them, it is G, U and G. You have studied in standard 11th. Who pairs with whom? ATCG are there in DNA, AUCG is there in mRNA. DNA में ATCG होते हैं and mRNA has AUCG. So when A has to pair with A pairs with T in DNA, but there is no T in mRNA, then it pairs with U. So here in place of T it is U. And this one, दिस कोडॉन जो mRNA पे होता है उसको कोडॉन कहते हैं, जो DNA पे होता है उसको कोडॉन नहीं कहते हैं। और एक चीज याद रखिए, सो दिस कोडॉन it is a wrong codon which now in place of glutamic acid वो एक विलेन को बैठाता है, that villain is the amino acid valine. Due to this one amino acid change from glutamic acid to valine, sickle cell anemia is caused. Now the person, what happens here is, in these diseased persons, the hemoglobin molecules, they polymerize under low oxygen tension. ये अच्छे से याद रखिए, याद भी रखिए. The hemoglobin molecules, they polymerize at low oxygen tension. Due to this feature, the RBC shape changes from concave to sickle shaped. That's it. समझ गए? सिकल सेल एनीमिया क्लियर है? तो चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. Phenylketoneuria. Now we are studying Phenylketoneuria. Phenylketoneuria. This is again a autosomal recessive disease. It is autosomal recessive disease. What happens in this disease? In this disease, what happens is that the phenylalanine molecule is not changed to tyrosine, which is its normal metabolism route. So this phenylalanine, it is not changed to tyrosine due to absence of an enzyme which is phenyl hydroxylase. So the hydroxylation does not take place and the tyrosine is not formed. Rather, this phenylalanine takes another route and it forms phenylpyruvic acid. This phenylpyruvic acid, it starts accumulating in the brain. It accumulates in brain and causes mental retardation. There are other symptoms also, like skin pigmentation is there. There is skin pigmentation. Then loss of hair is there. So as one gene is having more than one effects, so this is an example of pleiotropy. This we have studied in pleiotropy. While studying pleiotropy, we have discussed this. So this is phenylketonuria, autosomal recessive disease, where one enzyme is not formed. So rather than converting into tyrosine, phenylalanine has changed into phenylpyruvic acid, which then accumulates in brain and causes mental retardation. Now we come to the last disease which you have to study, that is thalassemia. Let us see. Now thalassemia. Thalassemia, students, this is an autosomal recessive and blood related disease like your sickle cell anemia, and also related to hemoglobin, but there is difference that we will see. This is transferred to the offsprings. The offsprings, they get affected when both the parents will be having the one allele for it. They are carriers. When both parents are carriers for the disease. In this disease, what happens is, first you should remember that the hemoglobin molecule, it has 4 chains of polypeptides. Out of these 4, 2 are beta chains and 2 are alpha chains. ये याद है? ये याद है ना? The thalassemia is of 2 types. One is alpha thalassemia and one is beta thalassemia. In this disease, the amount of the chain formed gets affected. What happens? ये 4 chain बनने की जगह 3 बन गए, 2 बन गए. मतलब the amount of hemoglobin chain form gets affected. As per which chain is not formed, whether it is alpha or beta, accordingly it is called alpha thalassemia or it is called beta thalassemia. Which chain is affected? How it occurs? What is the cause? Let us see first for alpha thalassemia. This alpha thalassemia, students, its genes, they are present on chromosome 16. Chromosome number 16. याद रखो, तुरंत क्लिक होना चाहिए कौन से MCQ के पॉइंट्स आते जा रहे हैं. This is chromosome number 16 and each chromosome means this one pair of homologous chromosomes are there. Each chromosome has 2 genes. This is HBA1 and HBA2. Similarly, on this homologous chromosome also, HBA1 and HBA2. Mutation or deletion. Mutation or deletion. Anything. Mutation or deletion may occur in one or more than one genes. Fine. Accordingly, the gene which has undergone mutation or deletion, that chain will not be formed. Chromosome number 16 के gene की mutation या deletion की वजह से alpha chain नहीं बनेगा. So remember chromosome number 16, remember the name of the genes and remember the cause, that is mutation or deletion. Now let us see about beta thalassemia. In case of, यहाँ मिटा दे थोड़ा सा. In case of beta thalassemia, the genes are present on chromosome number 11. So this is present on chromosome number 11. And this does not have 4, means only one gene on one chromosome, one on its homologous chromosome, and this is HBB. This is also HBB. Now, due to mutation of the gene, when mutation occurs here or both, accordingly the beta chains will not be formed. So this is called beta thalassemia. This is the difference between alpha and beta thalassemia. Alpha chain नहीं बना, alpha thalassemia. Beta chain नहीं बना, beta thalassemia. कौन से क्रोमोसोम पे इसके जीन है? एक में 2 पेयर है, एक में 1 पेयर है. Like that? Okay. Now we see कि the similarity and difference between sickle cell anemia and thalassemia. Both are hemoglobin related, or both of them, both are hemoglobin related, both are related to hemoglobin, but in case of sickle cell anemia, it is qualitative. Qualitative means क्वालिटी खराब हो गई उसकी. Now it is no more able to carry oxygen. Fine. But here in case of thalassemia, it is quantitative. Means quantity कम बनने लगे. Either alpha or beta chain quantity is reduced. The formation is reduced. So this is alpha and beta thalassemia. सारे पढ़ लिए? Chromosomal disorder, the Mendelian disorders. So we are ready. You are ready now for the next one. That is chromosomal disorder. Fine. Hope this is all clear to you. Find the link for the notes of the complete chapter in the description box. Always go through the Sunday video lectures because they are on concept building. If you have liked the video, if you are new to the channel, then do subscribe, like and share and hit the bell icon so that you get all notifications in time. Thank you for watching the video.